Hello, my name's Marty Windle and welcome to the SBL Guru podcast. What we're going to look at today is another episode in our Strategy in Real Life series. In this series, what we do is we take elements of the ACCA Strategic Business Leader syllabus and we try to apply them in real life organizations. So today what we're going to focus on is marketing. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the marketing mix: product, price, place, and promotion. And that frequently comes up in the exam. But what we're going to look at today is something that really hasn't come up recently in the examination. And that is taking that marketing mix and applying it in a service company or service organization. So what we're going to focus on are the 3 extra P's. So altogether, 4 basic P's, but 3 extra P's. And we're going to look at how that can apply in an events management company. So we know that when we're looking at a service-based company, it's going to have a number of unique features. Services involve a direct relationship with people. So people is the first one of our extra marketing mix elements. So when we're looking for a successful event, the ability to deal with people and satisfy the customers is going to be a key part of the success of our event. Now, what we can focus on is a company like Live Nation or AEG. They try to ensure they have excellent customer service by prioritizing staff training. But major concerts and major music festivals that are organized by Live Nation and AEG, staff are the first point of contact for the client or customers, and they deploy customer service teams who are trained not only to handle logistical issues, but also to diffuse stressful situations. So in this situation, let's say you're going to a concert, you've got a problem with your ticket. The idea of the training is to allow the staff on site to quickly resolve your problem and to reduce friction between the customer and the organization. Now, if you look at other music festivals like Tomorrowland, organizers invest heavily in multilingual staff. These staff members ensure that international guests will feel welcome, and they offer personalized assistance in multiple languages. Now, this focus on cultural diversity adds an extra layer to the customer experience. If we look at weddings, it's going to be the most important day of your life. So this small event does require a strong emphasis on people and making sure we look after the bride and groom. Companies like Not Worldwide are wedding planners, and they work for several months closely with the couple, understand their vision, understand their preferences, and understand their unique requests. They also deal with people behind the scenes to bring the event to life. Exceptional service involves being proactive when managing a wedding. So if there's any issue, we can anticipate it, such as bad weather, pictures cannot be taken outside. They will identify alternative places where the pictures can be taken before the event takes place. So good, proactive people in your organization can help to give that extra level of service, and especially helps with recommendations in the future where people who've had the wedding will recommend that company going forward. Technology can also play its part. If we look at big concerts and events like Coachella in California, they use mobile apps to let attendees connect with support teams directly. Connecting to a real person can make a massive difference to people at events and shows that you're committed to service. This means that issues can be addressed quickly and gives the right impression to the customers at the event. So let's look at our second P. Our second P is process. It's all about having the right systems in place to deliver a consistent and high quality service. In event management, this includes every step from planning and execution to post-event follow-up. So if we look at a company such as Ticketmaster, I'm sure you're familiar with it if you've ever bought a ticket for a concert. The ticketing process starts with a robust online platform, easy navigation, secure payments, and instant confirmation. Now, for major events like the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, they implement innovative features into that process, like a virtual waiting room to manage high demand and prevent the system from crashing. On the actual day, they have QR code tickets to speed up entry into the event. So if you look at another company, let's talk about one of the most famous companies in the world, and that is Disney. Disney is famous for their event operations. They're renowned for having a seamless event process, whether that's the theme park or a large corporate event. Disney uses behind-the-scenes coordination hubs where every element of the event is monitored in real time, from crowd movement to food availability. They call this the Disney difference, and it ensures that unexpected challenges are handled without disruption to the guest experience. They can solve problems quickly, ensure the guests are not affected by a bad experience. If we look at a major UK music event like Glastonbury, we have processes in place such as setting up stages, managing waste, and crowd flow. The organisers use sophisticated tools to ensure that performances, vendor deliveries, and setup crews don't overlap and cause bottlenecks. They also use technology in the process, such as RFID wristbands. This can streamline the process of purchasing food and drinks at the event and avoid long wait times as people go take out their credit card and pay. This is all done now using technology. It's an example of how we can use process to make sure the event runs smoothly. If we look at small events like weddings, it's all about having the process which has attention to detail and personalization. Companies like Zola use advanced planning software to manage the complex timelines, vendor coordination, and guest lists. This allows the event to be successful by having a proper coordination and an effective timeline for the event. Effectively, they're using project management tools to plan their wedding event, coordinating everything, having a clear timeline and a critical path for that event. Let's move on to physical evidence. Physical evidence, what does that mean? This is the tangible proof of quality and professionalism in the event. Now, this plays a critical role in shaping the attendees' perception of the event. Now, if this is in a hotel, it could be the quality of the carpet, the quality of your bedding, the type of shampoo you get. But how can we apply it to events? If you've ever been to an event, you know that often the big issue is toilets are pretty horrible. If we look at a large event like Burning Man, they try to address this issue. They actively focus on having clean, well-organized facilities such as restrooms and hydration stations in key areas so that the customer will have physical access, which adds to their service. This sends the right message that we're clean, we care about you, and we have attention to detail. If we look at corporate events, companies like C-Event emphasize branding as a form of physical evidence. For example, if a tech company is doing a product launch, they use customized stage designs, branded giveaways with the company's name on all the merch. They use interactive booths where you can take a picture using the company's brand. These little small touches, even using things like branded lanyards or notebooks, emphasize that this is a professional event, but also focus on people remembering the brand name after they have left that event. For a wedding event, that might be something like the visuals, the flowers you're using at the event, the dramatic lighting. Companies like David Stark Design specialize in the visual experience, flower arrangements, table settings, and bespoke decor. These physical factors add to the service that is being provided to the client. It says we are a luxury company and you are having a luxury experience. If we look at conferences, it might be about having professional signage, branded water bottles, a very high quality presentation. At a wedding, it could be the texture of the napkins, the design of the invitation. These are all physical factors which would affect the quality of service at an event. They may seem minor, but they can create a lasting impression with the client. So there you've got some ideas about how we can apply the people by using training, having processes using technology and systems in place to affect customer service, and having physical factors at the event which can add value. If this question is asked in the exam, try to use some of these examples, but link it to the industry that is in the story given to you in the exam. My name is Marty Windle. If you're interested in any of my courses, I've got paid courses and free courses. Just go to www.sblguru.com. You can find all the information about the free courses, the revision courses, the paid courses. Everything is there at www.sblguru.com. My name is Marty Windle, and good luck in your exams.